we are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life, spinning like a merry-go-round, traveling all around the world, you know we get surround. Good vibes only, you know it's the one and only Justin Bravo. Yeah, that's my number one homie, subscribe. Come on.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. I love just riding around the neighborhood, spreading some Cinco de Mayo cheer. That's where it's at. So, as I was riding around the neighborhood, I was trying to think of the top 5 tips I could give for staying safe on Cinco de Mayo, or my 5 favorite things about Cinco de Mayo, or my 5 favorite tacos, or I don't know. I was trying to come up with something, but the truth is, as I was riding around, one thing became crystal clear. My number 1 piece of advice for anybody, not just on Cinco de Mayo, is to not care what other people think. And I know I've talked about this before, it's such a powerful thing. I realized this as I'm riding around with a giant mariachi hat, and people are looking, people are laughing. But to bring joy to someone's afternoon, because right now it's in the evening, people are getting out of their car, they're getting home from work, they're probably frustrated, a little tired, they're ready to unwind. It happens to also be Friday, and they're probably stressed out. But I know for a fact that watching a man riding down the street with a giant mariachi hat brings a little bit of laughter and joy into their hearts. So that's a beautiful thing. No one's making fun of me. If they are, who cares? But I think it's funny, and they think it's funny, and it brings joy to the neighborhood. And if you could do that, you bring a little bit of joy, you're starting their night off right. You're starting their weekend off right. You don't know what mood they were in, and all of a sudden you put it into this like fun, like happy place. All of a sudden the dominoes go that direction by you not really caring and being out there and not being scared and being vulnerable. Because I get it. No one wants to be embarrassed. Everyone wants to be accepted. Nobody wants to be laughed at. But I'll tell you, I know you're saying it's easy coming from someone who's confident, but I wasn't always this way. I certainly wasn't this way in high school and even in my 20s. And I found out this great secret, probably around 27, 28, and it was that the more I didn't care what people think, and the more I was outlandish, the more I stood out, and the more people cared about what I had to say and what I was thinking. All of a sudden this magnet was turned on when I stopped being a wallflower, when I stopped caring, when I really thought, man, I just want to be the funny guy. I just want to be the entertainer. I just want to be someone who's going to put it out there. And second I did that, all the doors opened up for me. My business did really well. My personal life was doing well. Like everything was going really well for me, and it had a lot to do with the fact that I was okay with being vulnerable. I was not scared about being embarrassed, and I think a lot of people are, and I get it. Believe me, there was a time in my life that public speaking and having a stain on my shirt would embarrass me to the point where like it really was tough to walk around. But I've gotten to the point now where it just doesn't bother me. That's why when people talk about how can you vlog in public, I can vlog in public with a giant ass mariachi hat on me, and it doesn't bother me to the point where I wish I could stand out more on the way home, which I think I can because I'm gonna turn on the LED lights on the boosted board on the ride home. I'm just telling you that people will find you more attractive. They will, and not in a sexual sense, but they'll find you more attractive. They want to be around you. They want to be your friend if you could bring joy to their hearts. And not in a selfish way, but in a completely selfless way. People could be completely frustrated right now and sad and angry or whatever. And you being outlandish and really just putting it out there, despite embarrassment, you could bring a little joy to their heart. And that little bit of joy could be the domino that sends them down a positive day, weekend, year, or life. So put it out there. Be the clown. Be whatever. Just don't be embarrassed. Okay? Happy Cinco de Mayo. I love this hat. I'm not wearing a helmet, but this mariachi hat is as hard as a helmet. So, should be alright.